guys, what's up? So again, this is a new video. This video is just a little kind of like vlog type video where I take you with me to one of my absolute favorite spots in Tulsa. It is a vintage mall. There are a couple here, but one of my favorites is Love Me Two Time. It is like it's so great. They have so many things. They have clothes and decor. And honestly, I just love going to look around. So what we did today, it is Sunday. Me and my husband, we decided we were going to go get coffee and just go walk around the Vintage Mall, and take a look at what they had and kind of make note of things that we are definitely going to go back and get. But we did have a mission. We went there to get incense. So we did, in fact, pick up set incense. This is my favorite kind, but also two favorite scent. So we got these. We're super stoked about that because these are like really good brand. I'd been buying the ones from like Walmart, and those are fine, but these are just so much stronger. Oh, it just smells so good. So we drove there, and as soon as we got there, I was so stoked because I just love the outside of the building. It has this really cool, like, almost like mural, that says "Love Me Two Times" on the side of the building, as you can see in the video that I'm playing right now. And it is huge in there. There are so many different like vendors there, and you can find so many different things by just like kind of like looking in each little like cubby that each vendor is in, or column or whatever you want to call them. But our first stop indeed was the incense because that was why we were going there. And at first I picked up the incense I thought that I wanted, and then I realized it was the totally wrong one after smelling it, and I was like, not a good smelling incense. So I did get the correct one. It was just like I knew it was like blue from what I remembered, and I just picked up a wrong color blue. That's pretty much what happened. But I will say, I think next time I want to try a couple different ones that I did smell and thought that they would be promising. So maybe next time I'll pick up another one. I love them because they're $2 as well, which I think is a really good deal. But yeah, they do have these at that vintage mall. So they have like a whole selection. There's so many. It's great. It's kind of overwhelming because you're like, I want to kind of take you through some of the things that stood out to me at the vintage mall that I were like put on my list of like, I need to come back and get this. Hopefully it's there the next time I go. And so first thing that I saw was Tupperware. I love 70s Tupperware. You might have seen in one of my hauls, I have this green Tupperware. And I'll like insert like an image of that so you can see what that is. I have two of them that I got at a vintage show here in Tulsa, and they had brown ones. I don't really dig the brown ones. I really am looking for more of the green and the orange. But I did see those, so I was like, oh, I do. I love them, but I'm not really in love with brown. But then I thought about it, and I think it might go with like the decor in our kitchen. So might have to go back and get those Tupperware. The next thing that I saw that I am so going back to get, I'm actually mad. I should have just like we should have just got it. Like my husband was like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's okay. We can get it next time." But I should have got it. It was this little statue of a girl, like 70s style. She has this little flowered bag. She has like flowers in her hair, and it has like yellow and green. And in our kitchen, it's like green, yellow, and like brown. She would look so cute in between the two green Tupperwares that I have on a shelf. And I'll like insert a picture of that because like that's the vision. So comment below if you think I should get her, if you think that would look cute in this area, because I think it would. I think I need to go back and get her like right now, but that's besides the point. Next up is it's this little piggy bank, and it's a pig, and it's like felt, and it has all these like psychedelic like fun colors on it. And I saw her the last time that I went to the vintage mall, and like it's so cheap, but it's kind of like a little bit of mess. Like it's it's a little rough in rough shape, but I love her. I feel like she would go really well in our bedroom because we have like an orange theme in our bedroom. And I'll put a picture up of our bedroom, but I feel like she needs to be on my shelf in my bedroom. Like we need to take her home next time. She's $6. And then you'll see right beside it is this like poodle that's also a piggy bank, and it's like bright, like pink with like a big bow on it. I feel like that needs to go on the shelf too. I'm just saying, like, I love knickknacks like that. And then the last time I went, I also saw these crocheted butterflies that you can like hang on the wall. I really, really want to get those, but then I think like they really won't go with anything in our house. Because it's like brown and orange. So like I think they're just cute. Like I don't think I'll get them, but hopefully they find a good home. We hope. And then the big find was a macrame owl. He was in a little rough shape. He looked a little crazy. The reason I say that is because when I held it up, my husband was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "It's an owl." And that's how crazy it looks. But it was such a good deal. And also, like, I've been wanting a macrame owl for our living room. So I'm like tempted the next time we go to like possibly get that because it would be perfect for our living room. And again, I'll insert a picture of our living room right now. We just need to add more like wall decor. And I think that would be a good addition. Even though he looks a little crazy, I'm like, he's so good. Like, and that's the cheapest I've found one of those. So I'm like, I could maybe make him look cute and we would be okay. And then this was like a cute find. I don't know if I would necessarily get it just because like I wish it had more orange in it, but it was this jewelry box with a little cat on it and it actually still played music, which I think is really, really cool. Um I don't know, I liked it. Like I think that's something that needs to go on the shelf in the bedroom, but or even just on the dresser, but I don't know, maybe it's kind of like I'm iffy with that one. Do I really want to get that? Do I not? Do I want to hold out and maybe look for one that like matches like the aesthetic that I'm going for, but I just thought that was so cool. And it is a little like needs a little clean up on it, but I don't know. I thought it was really, really cute. And then in the vintage mall, when you like go in the back after you see all like the home decor and there's like records and things like that. And the last time that we went in the record area, we did find the Beatles' White Album with all the pictures still in it, which is super, super rare to find. It was like $50, which I thought was a really good deal. And they didn't have it this time that we went back. And I was like, oh, that was such a good one. I really wanted it, number one, because it's a great album, but also like the pictures. Like that's so rare to find. And I wanted to like actually frame those pictures and put them up in our house. But maybe it'll come our way again, hopefully, but I highly doubt it. Like that was such a good find. And going back to after you leave the area of all the home decor and the records, you do go into an area that's just all clothing booths from different shops in the area. And there's so much. I found a pair of like pants there. I've gotten my like first like vintage bag there. And they have an area that has like kind of like discounts. But a couple of my favorite shops have like booths there. One in particular is Flipside Collective. If you know me, I absolutely live for that shop. It has such great stuff in it, from the 60s and 70s specifically. And Rachel, the owner, is just awesome. Like she really loves what she does. Like she takes care of these clothes, she mends them, she cleans them. And I just love that she's so passionate about it. And she's just super cool and helpful. And she's always kind of on the lookout for me because she knows like my style that I love like mod dresses and that type of vibe. So I found a really, really cool, which I later found out wasn't a dress, but I thought it was a dress because like it would have been on me. So I probably would have worn it as a dress. It was a shirt. I actually talked to Rachel about that. And it came with like a little, almost like scarf. You'll see it in the video. It's like skinny. You could wear it as a headband or a scarf, whichever. You could actually wear it as belt. But I loved it. Like I told her, I was like, please hold that. I want to get it. It is so cute and it's like so vibrant. It matches like my green tights that I have. And I would wear it as a cute little like mod dress, to be honest. So yeah, I want that dress. It's so cool. And I also found a beautiful green shirt. It reminded me of the Partridge Family, to be honest, and I dig that. It had like ruffles and then ruffly sleeves. That would work so well with like a jumper or just a pair of jeans, which, oh my gosh, I just found a pair of jeans on Depop and I got them. I've had the hardest time finding like 70s bell-bottom jeans because just the sizing and all of that stuff, and having it in good condition. And I found a pair, and they are coming in. I'll show a picture of them right here. They're like coming so soon, so I'm so stoked that I finally have a pair of jeans that are like 70s and bell bottoms because like I've been wanting them so for so long. And I can wear it with so many different things. I'm excited to wear some t-shirts with it and have fun with it. So um, that green shirt would work really well with that. It would also work really well with like a black skirt too and some like white tights. So yeah, both of those items from Flipside I like really, really want. I just love everything in her shop, to be honest. I recently went there to like visit, and to take a look around because I do like weekly. And she had this awesome mod yellow dress, and I really should have took a picture of it. It fit me perfect except for the arms. It was sleeveless, but the armholes were so tight on my arms. Like, and then I had this discussion with Rachel that like most like vintage clothing from that era, like the arms are so small. It's like people just had small arms. And it was so unfair. I was like, I really love it. I'll just not move like this, you know? And it was just the cutest dress. It fit perfect. The color was like the perfect color yellow. But the arms were just, I would have busted through those arms, let's face it. So hopefully we find another one like that. I know she's on the lookout for me. Overall, we found a couple things we definitely want to get the next time we go. The real mission was again to get the incense, and we got them. But next time we go back, I think the pig has to come home. The piggy bank has to come home. She needs to be on that shelf in the bedroom. Definitely, I love the macrame owl. I think that would look good in the kitchen. And then, of course, the statue of the little girl. I think that would look great in the kitchen on the shelf between the two green Tupperwares to match. So, those are the three things that I definitely are on my wish list for the next time that we go back. And that's not the only vintage mall in Tulsa. It is definitely one of my favorites. But I'll definitely have to take you to the other one, which is Bee's Knees. And that one's great too. It's really big and it has both clothing and it has a lot of decor and records and things like that. And they have a lot of furniture too, which Love Me Two Times doesn't have a ton of like big furniture items, but in Bee's Knees, there's like this big open space in the back and it has a ton of like furniture back there too. So that one's fun. It's a little more crowded, which can sometimes be kind of crazy, but you just have to go at certain times and you're pretty good. We went, I think, on opening, like the opening weekend, and it was insane. There was like a line to cash out, and like Saturdays and like rainy days are definitely busier. So you got to kind of find a time to go where it's not so busy because then you have trouble getting into the booths and looking because people are like in front of you and you're just kind of awkwardly waiting. So we found that, yeah, you got to find a good time to go so you can look and also like not be so overwhelmed with all the people and have to awkwardly wait between each booth. But that is a great one too, and I'll definitely take you to that one with me if that's something that you guys would like. But that was our Sunday. We went to the Vintage Mall, and then I got my decaf Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee because I love a nice coffee even when it's cold. So that will be the video for today. I hope you liked it. And then remember, there are two new videos out this week. One is our 60s and 70s horror films and fashion, and we're featuring the film 1960s Eyes Without a Face. And then also our timeline series, which is focused on the year 1961. So check those videos out as well as the other videos that I have on my channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. That does help me out, and I appreciate it if you did watch. And if you have been watching, thank you for that. This is just so fun for me. And again, I just want to kind of create a community of people that love the 60s and 70s as much as I do and would love to connect with you guys. So definitely drop a comment below, and I will see you guys next time.